Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the show. My name is Anthony. This is my shop. This is my channel. On the block here is a 2021 Hyundai Elantra. Is it Elantra?
Yes.
I don't even know what I'm working on. Most of the time, I have no idea what I'm working on. Hyundai Elantra. This is not our regular customer. They were a Pep-Boys customer. Let me show you. They just overpaid for brakes and rotors all the way around, and they're missing some screws here. Notice they're missing some screws on their $1,200 brake pad and rotor job, front and rear. I didn't pull the back apart, but you could just see that they were just done a few days ago. It was that they went there for a headlight, and they said that you need an $800 headlight assembly.
So they went. The customer
Jude heard the story. I didn't.
To a specific shop.
You could say that, boys. Fuck it.
Oh, okay.
What do I care?
And they. It's like, hey, one headlight went out. A few days later, the next one went out. When I turn the headlights off, the DRLs come on, but that's all I have. I don't have any high beams. I don't have any headlight bulbs. Nothing. Okay, cool.
70,000 mile car, high mileage.
They looked from the office at the car and said you need $800 in headlights.
Hold on, after they just spent $1,200 for brakes.
I'll just take my keys, thank you very much.
I didn't hear this story.
Here, we went, we're obviously digging into it. I don't know what you found so far because it's not working.
Well, I ran connectors, I ran plugs, I ran the last person who had their hands in the car, because I don't know, like I'm starting from scratch. And then I'm pulling bulbs and I'm moving forward.
I guarantee it will not be $800 unless we're buying modules.
Well, she said the turn signal went out too, so, and this is one of these. And I like this and then I don't like this, because these sockets actually go bad, believe it or not. So this is your turn signal socket here. It's not really easily accessible, but I'll show you that later on in the video. If you're going to change your headlight bulbs on this car, it actually looks like it's very easy from the top up here underneath my hand. It's not. Don't waste your time screwing around through here. If you want to get it in accurately without screwing up your headlight assembly, which these things are very expensive, take the tires off, peel the fender liners back, and gain access to both sides. Let me take you to the other side. Now, if you got little teeny tiny hands, I mean, you could go for it, but I want to tell you, I've seen so many people screw this up. So pull the fender liners out, take a closer look inside here, make sure the pigtails aren't burned up. And it's very hard for you to get your hands from the top in here to get this done and get it accurately done right. If you want to do it right, take the tires off, peel the fender liners back, hit it one time and be done without worrying about screwing up the installation on your headlight assemblies. As far as the turn signal bulb, I'm going to show you how I gained access to that. What?
Oh my God.
So you can see that I was in the fuse box assembly. Down inside this area here, what I used is a long pair of storks to grab that connector in there and turn it and pull it out. That was the easiest way for the turn signal in your Hyundai Elantra with the Smart Stream engine, baby. I think we just have bulb issues here. I did drop a test light on the passenger side headlight assembly, and then we triggered it from the interior, and it seems like it's working there. So I want to get some new bulbs in it. This bulb I pulled out, and you can see this bulb is zoomage. You can see that this bulb, see the little filament at the bottom of the glass there wiggling and jiggling. That's broken. Didn't look broken. That's broken. The other side was burned out. But we need to get further into it. But I got really aggravated with this vehicle is like, all right, well, I wasn't good enough to get the brake job, but I'm good enough to chase down stupid bulbs after the shop that you've been using basically said, go pound sand, give us $800 for headlight bulbs. I guess you can't be first choice all the time, huh, Jude?
No.
And I said to Jude, I said, you know how many people that we've saved thousands and thousands of dollars from dealerships and other shops who just don't come back, which is weird. Like, how many heater cores have I flushed you and saved people thousands of dollars? We don't see them come back. Or catalytic converter jobs at the dealerships or other shops are like, yeah, that's $4,000, $3,000, and we saved the customer tons of money. Or a simple repair, you know, that they were told it was like the guy with the Acura. Was it the Acura where the PCV valve, the dealer gave him a $4,500 estimate?
You mean the Infinity?
Was it Infinity? Yeah, it was like $5,000 estimate for the PCV job. We fixed that for like less than $1,000. Doesn't make any sense. And I attribute it more to the big M than actually to me. I don't know, or it's just this location. I can't tell you. I really need to test another location without the signage. All right, so if you're interested in doing your own bulbs, this is how I would do it to get it done right the first time. If you need something and you're not DIY and you don't trust the other shops around you, you know, if I heard $800 for 2 headlight bulbs, I would probably run for the hills too. But remember, this customer was just there and dumped $1,200 in brakes. I already price shopped them, so I know what they charge. It's $600 per axle on average for basic brakes. Thanks for watching.